Welcome, my loves. If you're seeing this on or before the 17th of October, the full moon in Aries, this is your full moon release message. Remember to take what resonates and leave the rest for somebody else. Not every reading is for everybody. Use discernment. Just using some Palo Santo to clear the energy. Clear the energy of my own vessel. Calling in God, Source energy, Mary Magdalene, Isis. Very divine, feminine goddess energy today. Roses could be very significant for you. The decks I've chosen today are the Work Your Light, which have roses, the Oracle of the Rose, and Mary Magdalene. Really gives me the vibe of red and roses. So and then I will also be pulling some tarot. So if you're still here, then definitely this message is for you. All right, let's get into it. Spirit, angels, and guides of the highest good and highest light. What is the message that needs to come through? What does this collective need to release on this full moon? Thank you. I'm off the bat, I just got like the color red, and that is correlated to our root chakra and fear, the emotion of fear. So I feel like this collective is releasing a lot of fear within their system. Things might be coming up for you right now that trigger fear in you, okay? Remembering, I know who I am. Wow. Okay, so this collective is going through this period of time where they are shedding every bit of them that wasn't their true authentic self. You're starting to see that there were patterns from birth that weren't belief systems that were put in place that were from grandparents and parents, and like generational belief systems that were passed down to you that now you're seeing don't actually serve you. You're realizing that those belief systems aren't your true authentic self, okay? Let me find this one in the book real quick and I'll read it. In chapter 4 of Mary's Gospel, Christ says, as he greets everyone gathered around him, "Peace be with you. Acquire my peace within yourselves." That was Mary 4, 1 through 2. This peace is not exclusive or reserved only for the most holy and ordained. This peace that Christ speaks of is a state of being that each of us can acquire within ourselves. Every time we can find the strength and the courage to remember who we are, we know again the peace that is always ours to claim from within. It takes remembering the truth of who we are in the midst of the worst possible circumstances. When someone is screaming at us, when we're feeling tremendous loss, or when deeply held beliefs about ourselves are being shattered. It takes remembering the other half of what it means to be human right in the midst of the most difficult realities of what being human demands. When we can know who we are, a soul and an ego, an eternal spark of the divine, and a messy, mortal human self, both, we can bring this memory to the moments when we used to forget, When we used to act on rage or ignorance or clinging, this is when we begin to acquire the peace that is within, the peace that has always been with us. The path of the ancient Christian was the practice of anamnesis, not pronouncing that right, I'm sure, or living remembrance. It's a practice of trying, not perfectly, but consistently, and with as much conviction as compassion, to remember who we are when we are bound by one of the 7 powers of the ego. And also, it's a practice of remembering when we're judging ourselves for a loveless action we took, or something we now feel regret and guilt about, that we are here to be human. Knowing who we are, an entirely unique, imperfect expression of limited ego and eternal soul, frees us from the pressures of being perfect. Living remembrance means hearing, in the midst of the hardest moments life can hand out, a dulcet whisper from within your heart, remembering or reminding you, I know who I am. That is so beautiful and such a confirmation that you are dismantling old belief systems that were blocking your authentic self, who you truly are, and you're starting to remember who you were when your soul incarnated before society and your family and school and friends created this mask that you put on. You're dismantling the mask. I feel like we need to give each other a big virtual hug right now, okay? So right now, if you feel like you just need to be wrapped in a hug, go ahead and give yourself a big hug and tell yourself, I am so proud of me. I am so proud of me for doing this hard work, from putting my nose down and disregarding what other people may think, knowing deep within yourself that you are truly, truly remembering who you are. Oh, wow. Okay. That was so beautiful. Sorry about that. Kinsley was being a little bit distracting. I could feel my mind was like going. So, back to where we were, remembering. Okay, so I think for this collective, reciting this phrase to yourself over and over again is going to be really helpful. I know who I am. I know who I am. I know who I am, okay? Whenever things start to get really, really fuzzy and unsure and confusing, come back to that mantra, okay? Start repeating that mantra over and over and over again. I know who I am. I know who I am, okay? Let's see what Work Your Light has to say. Break the chain, ancestral patterns, healing, and rewriting your future. This could not be in more alignment. Thank you, Spirit, so much. Thank you, thank you. Oh my goodness. Breaking the chain. You guys are generational curse breakers. You are breaking old patterns that have been passed down from generation to generation to generation. And I'm seeing like, there's that meme that was going around for a while where it was like a grandfather was like spewing hate to the father, and then the father was spewing like hate to their child, and that child was like, I'm not doing this anymore. And it was like this like break, and it was like their child, and it was like, I love you, you're safe, you know, like all this stuff. Like, I feel like this is definitely this group of people who are doing that exact thing, like literally ancestral patterns. You are like healing from them. All your traumas are coming up right now. Things could be feeling real heavy, but you are doing the hard work. A lot of your life has probably looked really, really hard, a lot of hard moments, and your soul chose to tackle all this hard stuff, all this hardship in the first part of your life, And now you're gonna start seeing that things are just coming really effortlessly for you. This is like the good, this is when it gets good, okay? So stay in this like high vibrational frequency that you've been in. Stay there. Don't go back down. A lot of stuff's gonna come up to test your fears and ask you to release them. Don't get caught up in the fear. Let them go so that you can stay on a high vibration so you can get to the good stuff. This is the good part, okay? You're getting to the good part. Oh, I love this for you. I truly love this for you. Okay, Oracle of the Rose. Remembering who I am, breaking the chains of ancestral patterns, healing and rewriting the future. Wow, you guys. I have full body chills. This is gonna be really exciting. I'm looking at the word rewriting, and I feel like maybe for this full moon that you should spend some time journaling and writing down everything that you want to release, okay? Don't worry about anybody reading it, okay? Put down everything. This is a full moon in Aries. Aries is a fire sign, okay? So you can do fire magic. So take that piece of paper, write down everything that you want to release, everything that you do not like in your life, everything that is not working out for you, every emotion that is rising, all the fear, like just write it all down and then burn it. Light that on fire and give it back to the universe, okay? The second bloom, second chance, new possibilities. This is the good part. This is the good part. This is your second chance. This is your second, this is the second bloom. Oh my gosh, I saw they're giving me this vision of the dandelion, okay? Oh my God. This is such a beautiful analogy, okay? This is just what they're showing me, is the dandelion is so misunderstood, okay? It is a flower, but a lot of people, society deems it as a weed. So I'm picking up like you might be like the black sheep of the family, or you just did things a little bit different. You're just kind of a different child, if you will, kind of things like that, okay? That's the vibe. Like society deemed you as a weed, right? But you are in essence this beautiful flower, magnificent flower. So anyways, they're showing me the dandelion, and the dandelion can literally grow through concrete. Like its roots are so deep, their roots are so strong, who you are at your core. And dandelions have two blooms. It is fascinating. So you have the first sunny little poppy yellow that comes out, and then you'll see them and they'll close up for a little while, and then they'll re-bloom that little puff, and those are all the seeds. And this is your second bloom. And I'm seeing like the little, when you make a wish and all the seeds go, those are all the new seeds that you're going to plant and all the new possibilities that can grow. Oh my God. Oh my God. This next chapter of your life is gonna be so good. You just have to hold the line, hold the faith, hold that high frequency energy. Oh, the chills. And just ride the wave is what I'm hearing. Just ride this tough part out and release it all on this full moon. This full moon is so powerful for you, and it's going to be life-changing for you. Life-changing, literally life-changing. Is there anything else that needs to come out? I felt it. Come to me, attracting like a rose, receive, desire. Yeah, you're attracting everything into you. You might not realize how magnetic you are, but you're going to be in this stage of life where it's just going to be like effortlessly, what you desire is just going to come to you effortlessly. You're going to be like, how is this possible? Like everything was so hard for so long. Like this, everything just seems to be working out. And yeah, babe, dude, you deserve this. You've done the hard stuff. You've earned this ease and luxury, and like anything that you can desire is yours. You just have to believe it within yourself, okay? Oh my gosh. I can't wait to see what this next chapter looks like for you. I hope you'll drop it in the comments. I hope you'll save this video and come back and let me know what has changed for you, what has shifted, after this full moon. Oh my God, we have, starting with 6 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. This is gifts and rewards, and like, you're about to receive. You are about to receive everything that you have been desiring. Yeah, 8 of Cups, baby. You're like turning your back on all the old shit, and I'm so proud of you. I am so stinking proud of you, okay? Wow. Just wow. Any message need to come through, Spirit? I feel like the message is in the Oracle, you guys. Oh my God. Yep. 7 of Pentacles. Yep. The Devil in reverse. You beat the devil. You beat the devil. Yep. The 7 of Pentacles was like on top of this 9 of Swords. Like, it's done. No longer. Devil in reverse. You beat the devil. You beat the devil. Whatever the devil was for you in your life, whatever that big hurdle was for you in your life, it's gonna be gone. It's gonna be gone after this full moon. Just, you know within your heart what needs to be released, and it's gonna flow out of your life, and you're gonna say bye, and this next chapter of your life is gonna get really good. I promise you. You'll come back and be like, oh my God, Stacey, this is what is happening, and like, I didn't believe it at first, but holy shit. So anyways, I hope this message resonated with you. If you are not yet a subscriber, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Give this video a like if you found resonance in it. And I hope you have the most magical full moon. Remember, it is on October 17th. I really encourage you to write stuff down on paper and let it burn. Let it burn, babe. Okay? All right. I love you. Keep going. You got this.